Good morning to you all on this almost bright and beautiful day. The weather, although quite cold, is a lot better. It's probably the best day of the year so far for flying, which is just as well because I've got a whole host of two and three channel planes that I've been trying to review recently. And as you know, in the violent winds that we had, I tried to do a review on a couple of them, and unfortunately what I was saying in the microphone didn't come out due to the strength of the wind, so the noise was the wind noise was cancelling out my comments. Okay, right, we're going to have a look at the C17 today. This is another one which has been sitting around waiting for a suitable day to fly. This is probably the best day of the year so far. So once again, this is a very simple two channel plane. It works, the thrust is provided by the two motors. Turning is provided by differential thrust on the motors, so if you want to turn left, the right hand motor will speed up. The left hand motor will decrease in revs, thereby giving you the thrust. The transmitter, very simple here. These batteries here these buttons here are full, so they don't do anything at all. This is your on and off switch. You have a button for lights and size, which I presume that will mean rates. So, and the battery is a 1S 300 milliamp, so fully charged it goes up to 4.2 volts. So the battery's already connected. We'll turn it on. You can see the little light flashing there indicating it's waiting to bind. We turn the transmitter on, up and down to bind. So in theory we have the motors raring to go, and sure enough we do. Right, okay, let's take her out and here we go for the first flight of the C17. Quite commonly available. You don't have to get them from Banggood if you don't wish. You can get them from eBay and lots of other sites as well. Not very much money at all. So here we go. Okay, let's go down to half throttle, and she still wants to climb a little bit. I should add that this has got a gyro in it. So full throttle against a 5-mile-an-hour wind, you can see she wants to climb. Let's bring it down. I don't want to lose radio control range. I'm not sure how much range this would be. I would say about 80-100 meters, but it's responding quite well to my inputs. Hopefully you can see that in the camera view. So there's quite a bit of height that gets lost if you put in a full turn. But this is not flying too bad. It's not flying too bad at all. There's just over half throttle. Doesn't look too bad in the sky, does it? Almost looks realistic. Let's come round to the right and round to the left. Yeah, responding very well actually. Considering this is a two-channel plane, it's not flying too bad. There we go, no throttle at all. I'd say you probably get away with flying this up to about 10+ miles an hour. We're not there at the moment. I think we're about 5-6 miles an hour. The more adventurous of you might try what I did last week when I was reviewing the QF008 and the Airbus A380, those winds were approaching 20 plus miles an hour, with gusts far exceeding that. So my view is that if they could fly in that kind of wind, they'll certainly fly in this much lighter breeze, although it is quite cold, especially on the fingers. But that's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Yeah, a great introduction to flying. And if you just want to mooch around at half throttle, I don't know if you can see the light there, indicates I'm in high rates. That's good turning. I had seen some previous reviews that this had trouble turning a specific way. I can't remember whether it's right or left, but I'm not having any problem turning either way with this particular model. I don't know if you can see there, I'm just pottering around at half throttle, and this is so light. I'd say this would probably weigh, it's less than 100 grams, and you're probably looking at least what, 10 minutes flying from this. Forget about the advertised flying time. It never said, through my experience, I never find that they tend to fly as long as advertised. A bit like EV cars or electric cars. They say you might have a range of 300 miles. It turns out to be half that. So very much in the same vein, but nevertheless, this for a 2-channel cheapy plane, and it is cheap, I think you'll find the price of these things, they range from, let's say, about £30 right up to about 60 odd. It certainly looks the part, doesn't it? For such a big tail on the back, it seems to be quite well balanced. And I don't know if you can see right up there, there's some buzzards, about 6 of them. I shouldn't think they'd be bothered by this. The wind has got up slightly now, as you might be able to hear in the microphone. But we're still flying around at half throttle. And it's maintaining quite a good height. Let's see if I can just increase the throttle slightly to sort of keep in the air a little bit high. If I can keep it close, I'll try and do so. Just be aware with some of these 2-channel ones, if you keep the turning for too long, she will get a little bit of height. It's very light, so even a 5 mile an hour wind will carry it where it wants to go. Full throttle. And you can see the height gain there. Sorry about going into the sun. Okay, let's drop the throttle all the way down. We'll do a turn. Right, okay, I think I've hopefully I've shown you what it can do. I'm pleasantly surprised about this little thing. Quite responsive, and I think it would, in the right hands, it would probably cope with higher wind speeds. Right, let's see if we can bring it in for landing, shall we? Come on in. Oh, look at that. Everyone's down in one piece. I bet the passengers are happy. Okay, that is the C17. Also available from Banggood, but there are many other sellers out there should you wish to explore your choices. Right, as I said before, I'm very pleased with that. This, well, quite impressed with flying characteristics. Very simple plane to put together. You only need to glue on the wings. Some models come with magnets for the tails. Mine didn't. I ended up using some Dynam glue for the tailplane at the top and the tailplane fixture here. Right, okay, a couple more left to do for today, and I'll see you on the next video. Until then, stay safe. Bye for now.